It's amazing that the U.S. government is admitting to having, they only spent $22 million studying UFOs. That's not much. That's not much considering. But that they're admitting to it. I saw some, I've seen 3 different things that the 2 are sort of like, what did I see? And then the one was 500 feet away, and it was clearly not made on this planet. It's a fact, man. It's not. What do you want me to say? I'm a logical, rational person that used to think that people that thought they saw UFOs thought they saw UFOs. It was probably more related to narcissism or something. Like I saw something unusual, and then I saw something goose hunting, and then I saw something driving on the highway in the middle of nowhere, you know. I said to myself, that's some kind of high-tech drone, you know, in the middle of nowhere. Then I saw the thing that was 500 feet away, and it changed my life. It was fucking weird. It was highly unusual. It sort of looked electronic. It was reddish. It was red. It was spherical, about the size of a car, the same volume as a car. Traveling through the air maybe 10 or 15 miles an hour, right? In 25, 35 mile an hour winds, and was unaffected. Unaffected, no prop wash, no sound. I was 500 feet away. Oh, there's a rational explanation. That's what my friend was saying. Well, there's always a rational explanation. I was 500 feet away. My neighbor saw it. You know? When I was seeing it, I saw it coming towards me, and then when it was 500 feet away, I was like, oh my God, I'm seeing something from not here, you know? Like not here. The thing of it is that just about anything is possible in this world, pretty much within reason. I understand that we know a lot about the physical world that we live in at this point. I get that. But there's a lot that we still don't know. There's, you know, for a time I kept thinking, well, maybe that was some kind of weird undiscovered animal or something. Looked electronic, you know. I don't know. It was very unusual. It was highly unusual. That's the best description that I could give. It reminded me, it was like very intricate and electronic. It was so intricate, it did remind me of like a creature that would live at the bottom of an ocean, like a bioluminescent animal. That's why I kept going back to that. But you know, it had this electronic look, like it wasn't it was all red, you know, but it also had like lighter things, and it would kind of, you know, the lights would go travel up it like that, like all around it, you know. Also, I understand that human beings have a tendency to look for pattern for anything in a positive or negative way, you know. Try and explain things that they can't comprehend with religious implications. I'm telling you what I saw, and other people have seen it, you know. I've seen people describe it on the internet. Exactly what I saw. It was an orb. It was an orb. That's what it's called. It's called an orb. I was 500 fucking feet away. I was so flipped out. I came down to Brooklyn, and then when I was going back up to Brooklyn, this is no shit. I sort of flipped out, like it was fucking weird, man. It was weird. Now The government stopped that project. I forgot what that was called, the one that they spent $22 million on. That doesn't mean that they don't have another project going. That's the deal. They stopped that one, and they could have started another one. They don't talk about it. We find out about it later. You know, what was it, Project Blue Book? Project... I can't remember. I'm not an expert on UFOs. But I know what I saw. I was very close. It wasn't anybody hoaxing me. It was not a like one of those sky candle things, you know, like the paper balloon with the candle in it, whatever they call those, the sky lantern. It wasn't that. 25 to 30 mile an hour winds. It was really fucking windy. Telling you, there's shit out there, and I don't think that it's so hard to believe that somebody else could figure out the physical world better than a human being. Something, you know, something out there could be much smarter than us, much more advanced, and understand physics better than us. Although we do, from where we were 200,000 years ago to now, or even 100 years ago, we understand a great deal. We do. But we don't, you know, it's arrogant to say that the physical, how we understand the physical world, like, well, we're not going to get too much more out of this, or another being couldn't understand it better than us. I mean, come on, you know, we have to, we're still like, we're barbaric. We're fighting, we're killing each other, we're killing our planet. It's a joke. It's a joke. I know what I saw, and it was not something that, it was no technology that we have. Come on, man. It was a floating ball the size of a fucking car. No sound, no prop wash, just, you know. Now, this whole summer, this is true, this whole summer, I just keep going back in the backyard because I want to see something like that again. You know, go back there, it's nighttime. I'll look up at the sky and just, you know, I keep looking in the direction that it came in. It came like down the valley and over my field behind my barn. You know, so I'm always looking there, like maybe it'll, you know, retrace its footsteps or something. Why would it do that? I don't know. Why not? Why would it? Why would that thing have even existed? And why would I have seen it with somebody else? You know, why? That's, you know. I know how I used to think when people would talk about this shit. I would just be like, sort of like my friend, like, no, there's an explanation, you know. There's always an explanation. You're letting your mind go, you know. We have an imagination. Yes, that's true. But I was 500 feet away, and I know what I saw, and what I saw was not fucking, I don't know, seriously. You got me.